Before anyone at the crash scene understands exactly what happened, one detail changes everything. The woman hiding behind a tree is an Ocala police officer. What begins as a damaged vehicle and a confused explanation quickly turns into a serious investigation. Officers arrive at the scene trying to determine whether anyone witnessed the crash and who was driving the car. At first, there is uncertainty. No one directly saw the impact. But officers notice the woman nearby, distressed and hiding behind a tree, and begin speaking with her to understand what happened.
Did anybody see what happened? Did anybody see her in the car?
No.
Nobody saw her in the car?
Outside the car.
No? Okay. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
Hey. You alright? Hello?
Hey, talk to us.
Who are you talking to? Okay. What's your name? Did you say Candy?
Katie.
Katie?
She works for us. Are you alright? Get up. You got ants crawling.
You work for us?
Yeah.
It hurts.
You got ants crawling all over you.
I know, it hurts.
Alright. Come.
Ow!
Come on. What are you doing? What happened?
These guys pressured me into leaving. They told me they were gonna...
Say what? Hold on. I didn't hear you. Start over. What happened?
These guys wouldn't stop following me, and they wouldn't stop telling me they were gonna hurt me, and so I got in my car and I tried to drive away, and I wanted to call somebody.
Where were they following you from?
From O'Malley.
Okay. Were they in a vehicle? Or they were following you when you were at O'Malley's and then you got in your car to drive away? Are the guys, do you see the guys? They're gone? Okay, come on over here. Let's go over here and have a seat. Come on. You're safe. Come on. Sorry I didn't recognize you.
I've been drinking a lot, but I just wanted to get away from them.
The people that were here did not see her driving. They were not wheel witnesses. They showed up because they saw the accident. They saw her outside of the car, and she ran over there behind the tree.
You got your driver's license on you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm so scared.
Alright, come with me to the car. You alright? Why were you hiding behind the tree?
Because they were telling me they were going to do bad things to me. I'm drunk. And I didn't want to drive, but they had me no choice. I didn't want to call 911 because I was scared.
That doesn't make sense. Here, just hang out by my car, okay?
I'm not sure exactly what to do till we get everything figured out with that. I mean, I'm not sure exactly what to do because...
Start doing the crash report.
Where's the driver?
She's going to be down.
He's going to be down there by the other people.
Okay. Is there a way that we could get through to bring the ambulance down there, or?
I'll move my car.
Thank you.
The driver's down there by the other cop car, but... Yeah, no. Yeah, that's her. Alright. Anyway, this is just the pole she hits. That's she by herself? We don't know yet. We just got here, so. Okay. But I got 2 airbag deployments. Hey, bud.
Have you guys already put the tag in the car?
Yep, already put it in. I already called out the tag, so it should be there if you hit refresh. I've already called it 1070. So.
I'll fill out this, and is this your call or?
No, I'm going home. That's why I called you out. It's just a long form crash, man. That's it. I can help you.
It's all good.
All right. Yeah, I mean, it's just single vehicle. It should, even though it's a long form, it's pretty short. You know, we don't have any witnesses. Those people standing outside didn't see, are not a wheel witness. They didn't see her. They saw her outside of the car when they pulled up, and she ran over there behind the tree.
So you guys already get the
No, they're not involved. They said, we want to go. So.
When I came walking up, they were standing there, and I said, "Hey, are y'all all right?" The big guy
said,
"That's not my car." So who was in it? And he goes, She ran over there behind the tree.
Yeah.
Okay. I said, black girl, white girl. She said, white girl.
She was hiding behind that tree next to the sign, sign of it.
Me and Louise walked over to the tree. She was sitting there on the phone. I said, trying to talk to her. I didn't realize, I don't know who she is. I don't think I've ever seen her before. But I said, what's your name? She said,
It's Katie McDonald.
McDonald. And I said,
Yes.
I said, okay, what's your first name? And then Louise said she works for the police department.
Yeah. So just worry about the single full car.
Yeah, I'll tell Jody what she told me about. Well, I mean, you can know the friend. She said she was at O'Malley's, guys were following her, and she got in the car and left. She spontaneously uttered that she's been drinking.
Okay. All right. Well, if I need anything, I got your information. All right, man. All right. Thanks, bro. He's a Sumter County deputy that was out here. So I called him and I was like, hey, huh?
Was he a wheel witness?
He's not a wheel witness. He said that he was up at Hunter Proof, saw her 30 minutes prior to her calling because she was up there at Hunter Proof. 30 minutes later, he said him and the other two guys, which I only got one person's name, said they were going out in the car. He gets a call from Katie saying, hey, I just hit a curb. And he goes, okay, no problem. She said, yeah. He goes, yeah, no problem. We can meet you there. We can change your tire or whatever. So she kind of downplayed it. When they got here, he goes, that's a lot more than a curve.
That's why.
And she came out. She's like, I got into a crash. He didn't say she hit a pole, nothing like that, but he said she's the only one around. There wasn't anybody else around. When he showed up, she was crying. And he goes, this is way worse. And he's the one who called it in saying, no, called it in. Yep, exactly.
All right, do me a favor. Get your card out. Take me some best you can pictures.
Okay.
It is what it is.
Okay. I got Mascio working on the 1070 and the crash report right now. All right. You're welcome.
The guy told me he would hurt me if I didn't tell him.
Huh? So was it this way? It was westbound on this road,
Yeah.
and then for some reason
They kept telling me that they were gonna hurt me if I didn't listen to them. I didn't have my gun. I didn't the one. I was.
How'd you end up in the pole?
They were following me, and I fell. I crashed into the ball, and when I got out, I ran out, and they were gone.
Okay. Alright.
I've been drinking. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
I'm drunk. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what.
So after you said you hit the pole,
I just wanted to leave, and they got out, and they told me that I was. They told me such a bad thing. They said such bad things. They told me that I was a bitch, and they told me that I was such a bad thing, and I just.
okay. Alright. And then you ended up over here, I guess. That's what happened.
I crashed into the pole. I was so scared. I didn't have my gun. I called my brother, and I called my brother, and I called my brother, and he never answered.
Okay, at this point, I'm going to finish the crash investigation right now from my end, which you said you were heading westbound on this road, and ended up hitting the pole, and then people were following you, and you were freaking out.
They scared me so much. They wouldn't leave me alone. They wouldn't stop following me. I told the bartender, I was like, I'm scared. I don't want to leave by myself. And he told me to just wait, but I didn't wait. I just ran to my car.
Okay.
And I crashed.
Okay, did you have your ID and everything on you?
I know.
You
I
have it?
already know I'm intoxicated. I'm just.
Okay. So basically, heading westbound on this road, and she said some people were following her, and she crashed in the pole and headed out over here trying to get away from them, and they're calling her names.
Did you call 911?
She had crashed in the tree. I guess, I don't know how exactly she did crash, but she said that she ended up crashing into the tree, or the power pole.
They scared me so much.
Need anything from me from right now? Okay, I'm gonna go start putting all this in.
You need this?
Not really.
Okay.
I'll hold on.
Just step up over here for me. It's right up here. Right up here to the front. Right up closer to the front. Alright. I'm going to have you step over here for me. Or face me, okay? Alright. I know we completed the crash investigation. I have to read you this, okay? You do have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer. Have him or with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights, not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand each of these rights I've explained to you? Okay, you're not under arrest. Okay? Having those rights in mind, you want to talk to me? All right, you shook your head yes. Okay, so I'm just going to... Can you tell me what happened with the crash? Can you start from the beginning?
These guys followed me out of the store. I've seen them before, and they just look at me like they're gonna do something so dirty to me, and I'm scared. I try to act brave, and I try to act tough because I'm a law enforcement.
Okay. I know you said something about you were at O'Malley's.
Yeah.
And there were some guys there bothering you.
They always bother me, the same guy.
Okay.
The same guy.
And you told the bartender there that they were bothering you?
Yes, I told.
And he told you to wait?
Yes, he took me every time, but...
Okay. Did you call for any law enforcement or call for somebody?
I called my friend to come and pick me up, but he wasn't able to come and pick me up.
Okay, well what about any other law enforcement or anything if they were bothering you?
My law enforcement, no, because I know what it's like to be in law enforcement, and I don't want to bother law enforcement with that sort of responsibility.
Okay. All right. So you stated that you ran out of O'Malley's and got in your car and drove off.
I just wanted to leave. I just wanted to leave me alone.
Okay, I understand.
I don't want them to touch me.
Were you in the car by yourself? Yeah.
I called my friend AJ, and I told him, I'm like, I don't want them to touch me, and I don't want them to be anywhere near me, and he kept saying that they were, and then he said, don't drive, but I was like, I'm so lost, because he was sick tonight. He texted me earlier tonight, and he said that he was sick with an allergic reaction, and he said that he was sick, and I told him, I said, go to the doctor, go to the hospital. I said, go receive treatment, whatever it is that you need to do to receive treatment. And he was like, I will, but I guess he never did. I don't know, but I just kept telling him, like, please, just please don't bother me, like.
Okay, so you ran to your car and left O'Malley's.
I just didn't want him to touch me.
There was nobody else in the car with you?
That was it.
You were driving the car?
I was scared.
You were driving the car, right?
And I just didn't want them to touch me. I don't want them to touch me.
Okay, you were driving the car, and there was no other passengers in the car that could be injured?
No one.
Okay.
It's just me.
All right, how much have you had to drink tonight?
I've had at least 7 beers.
7 beers? Okay.
I just...
Are you blind in either eye?
No.
Taking any medications?
No, besides aspirin, no.
No? Just aspirin? Okay. All right.
Headaches.
All right. You don't take any other kind of pain medication or anything? No. All right. All right. I'm going to ask you to do field sobriety exercises. Okay? If I can't get you good, and put your feet together side by side. All the way together. Put your toes together for me. All right. Put your heels, there you go. Hands down by your sides at all times. All right. All right, remember, you're going to look at your feet. Can you step out loud so I can hear it? Don't stop until you complete the exercise. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Whenever you're ready, look at your feet for me.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay. Get you stand right here for me. Just face the headlights of my patrol car for me, okay? Alright. What I want you to do, okay, go ahead and put your feet together, side by side, heels. Just face the headlights of my patrol car. Put your feet together, side by side, heels and toes together. Alright, put hands down by your sides at all times. When I tell you to and not until I tell you to, you're going to raise one foot, just like this, approximately 6 inches off the ground, keeping your foot as parallel to the ground as you can get it, and both knees straight. You're going to look at that raised foot, you're going to count 1001, 1002, 1003, continue till I tell you to stop. If you put your foot down, simply pick it back up and begin counting right where you left off. Do you understand the instructions? Do you understand the demonstration? Yes? Okay. Remember, you're going to look at your raised foot, count out loud so I can hear it, keep your hands at your sides at all times. Whenever you're ready, you may begin.
19, 20.
Put your foot down.
22.
There you go. Alright. Get you a step up in the front of the headlights of my patrol car. Right up there for me, okay? Alright. You are being placed under arrest for driving under the influence of an alcoholic beverage or any substance set forth in Chapter 893. Under Florida law, you are required to submit to a lawful test of your breath for the purpose of determining its alcohol content. Will you submit to a breath test? Yes? Okay. Just sit right there for me. Alright. State requires a minimum of 2 complete samples. Okay? If you're unable to provide that, will be considered a refusal. Sorry. Alright, when the instrument's ready, I'm going to open up, bring the mouthpiece, stick the mouthpiece in the end of the tube. You can wrap your lips around the other end of the tube. You're going to form a tight seal and you're going to blow till I tell you to stop. You have to blow approximately 5 to 6 seconds. The instrument's going to tell if you're blowing properly. It's going to sound like a flat line. Okay, you need to keep that tone going. No, you gotta blow it longer. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, nope. Keep going, keep going. Alright, hold on, take another breath for me. They can turn it down. Not your driver's license. You know what ID I'm talking about? No, not your driver's license. Your other ID. Ours. Do you have it with you? Calm down. Take a breath. Take a breath. Still recording.
I'm robbery. I'm the mouth. Sorry.
Is it in your car or is it on you? Is it in your car or on you? Your ID?
It's on me.
Okay. No weapons in your car? I think I heard all the way they got you.
There's no weapon.
The second aspect of the story is no longer just the crash itself, but the contrast between the initial explanations and the evidence collected throughout the encounter. The woman was identified as Katie McDonald, a probationary Ocala police officer. She was arrested by her own agency and was later terminated from her position. The script states that she later entered a no-contest plea to DUI with property damage and received probation. State records later showed that she completed the required probation or suspension process. This case serves as a real example of how quickly an off-duty decision can affect a person's career, reputation, and legal standing. It also highlights the importance of accountability when law enforcement officers themselves become the subject of an investigation.